Hey, it's me, Stomp, and welcome back to some more FTB Skies. Thank you very much for joining me today. Dudes, it's a big day today. We are going to get started on the mechanism reactor, or the fission reactor. We're going to fit one in just here. The plan is to do an 18 by 18. Yes, that is what I said. 18 by 18 sized reactor right here. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm actually quite nervous because I think it's going to explode on me, because they usually do. Whenever I mess with these reactors, they always explode. Always. But dudes, yeah, please, if you can, hit the like button for me if you're excited for me to irradiate my base. That would be great. Right, let's get started. So I'm going to set these up on autocraft because I actually don't know how many I'm going to need. So if we go into mechanism, and we're going to look for the, is it the induction casing? Oh, I forget. Let me just check. Right, so I know I need that's the SPS. I know I need like the what was that? Oh, it was soul block. Okay, I thought it was something new. I know I need these guys. Here it is, the fission reactor casing, which is lead ingot and steel casings. Now I'm pretty sure steel casings I can make. How much lead does one have in the system? Not enough, but it's okay. We can get this smelting up, and I can actually start capturing some lead from something that I'm going to show you in a bit. But there we go. At mech, and so we need to learn how to make that, and then we need to make we need the fission reactor port. Yeah, we're going to need to learn to make those. Then we're going to need the logic adapter as well, because I want one of those. We are also going to need this guy, which is the reactor assembly, and then we're going to need the control rod assembly, which is, this is a lot of lead, isn't it? And then we just need to teach how to make a tank like so, and that is pretty much everything we need to get this going, I believe. Right, let me show you what I've been doing. Over here, I said I wasn't going to do sifting. I was going to use bees. I needed to set something up. I desperately need loads and loads of fluorite. And so I set up the create sifting again. Ugh, I know I said I wouldn't use it, but yeah, I've set up the create sifting. And now we are getting fluorite and sulfur as well, because we're going to need that to make the nuclear stuff. Yeah. Also, uranium. How much have we got? Not a huge amount of uranium. How are we getting this? Because if it's through sifting, I will collect it. Uranium. There we go. That might help. It comes from sifting gravel. So I will make sure that I start collecting that, and also some lead, so that we can get that processing. So let me just set these up real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, there we go. We got them set up. Yeah, I need to start collecting this stuff. So yeah, I use the electric motor gearbox, just set up one cogwheel, and I'm obviously grinding down the sand to make dust, and then sand is getting stored in here. Although I could use an upgrade on this. Might as well, because I've got these set to autocraft. We'll make 3 so that we can backfill the sand, so that we've got a nice decent supply. And then what I want to do is obviously get uranium and lead cooking. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. That should take all of those. And as you can see already, I'm getting a decent amount. The other thing that I want to make is a functional storage controller. There we go. Let's make one of those. We'll grab this as well, the linking tool, and we shall put you like right here for now. And then what we can do is, if we grab our linking tool here and we connect that to you, we can actually add all of these to that controller. And then if we make an external storage, external storage, let's get all those crafting. That shouldn't take too long to make all of those, because usually we have a decent supply of that in the system. We're just needing the quartz enriched iron. Do we not have quartz enriched iron? Let's go and add that to the requesters. I set up a second requester yesterday to keep 800 of those in, because yesterday it was very well mentioned that I did not set up to make the ethylene. I ended up just making hydrogen and then pumping that straight in, which by doing so, I was not gaining any power whatsoever. So I did set up the ethylene and eventually managed to get it all going. And now my power is set to, let's just open this. We are making 117,000 RF a tick. So, and we're using about 21 at its max. So pretty nice, pretty happy. So let's make external storage. There we go. We should be able to do that now. We'll throw that into there. And if we can grab some cable as well, that will do just fine. And what I'll do is I'll set the external storage up on here so that when we do get the items that we want, and also if I do this at functional storage, I'm just going to lock these drawers so that if I do pull stuff out of here, they don't get filled up with something completely different. So what we can do is slap that external storage. Where did I place you? Oh, I've already put you down. And then I'll just run the cable over to here, and then we'll come back and get ready to do what we need to do. Okay, so I've just fitted a load of structural glass on the side here. As you can see, if I walk into it, you can see it's there. Yeah, this thing's massive. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous making it this big, but I want to be able to make a large reactor so that I can get more of the material that I need. So now we've done that, I will need the I need one of those logic doodary what's it, so we'll make that and grab this. But we've got things running through here so quickly. I totally forgot I didn't have enough osmium. Show only craftables. There we go. That makes my life easier. I didn't have enough osmium and reactor ports. I'm gonna make 20 of you. Why 20? You'll see. You'll see. So I'm going to make 20 reactor ports, and I don't think I need anything else. It's just these. I'm going to make 70 of them for now, and that should cover the floor. And then we'll see how many more I will need after that. But yes, that should do me just right. There we go. So we got those there. Excellent. Where's my logic adapter? I think I need 2 of these, but we'll get there in a second. Normally the logic adapter I sort of have like there, yeah, and then one on the floor. I'm pretty sure that's how I set this up before. We'll work it out eventually. Yeah, I think like one there. So let's make another logic adapter. There we go. Let's craft that real quick. There we go. I do like having everything set up nice and easy. It's so refreshing. So we'll do this. We'll run all of these along here because I want the ports to be up 1 block. So if we can do now a row of ports like so, yeah, this should be good, like so. Yes, yes. And then sort of like right here, if we can break this one, we'll have, whoops, we'll have a port just there for now. And I think that'll do. I think that port will be all I need to pull the fluid out of this, sorry, the gas fluid, whatever it is, and that's going to be to put all of the water in. So let's pop around here, and then we can just fill in the sides here. And we're almost Almost done with filling in the sides. I may have overdone it on the structural glass, but that's okay. We're going to need it for the SPS anyway, so not a problem. But yeah, let me get this part built, and I will lay the first layer of these, and then I'll come back and we'll see what we need to do next. Okay, so we now have the bottom layer here, and trust me when I say we need a lot more than this. Yeah, we need a lot more than that to fill this bad boy up. So it's going to take some time, but we will get there. We will definitely get there. But while we're waiting, I need to go around here so I can go outside now. While we're waiting, I've just like replaced all of this. The reason we're waiting is because I don't have enough lead and osmium to make many more of those right now. So what we do need to do is we need to actually get the fissile. It's called fissile fuel, right? Fissile fuel. That's what goes inside here, right? That is our end goal right there. So we need uranium hexafluoride. That means we're going to need a chemical infuser that's going to put in uranium oxide and hydrofluoric acid. So let's have a look at how we make hydrofluoric acid. We need sulfuric acid and fluorite. Sulfuric acid is made inside of the chemical infuser using water vapor. Water vapor? How do we get water vapor? We're going to decondenstrate water? That's a new one on me. I didn't know that was a thing, but if we go back to sulfuric acid, we're going to need sulfur trioxide, which is oxygen and sulfur dioxide. So we're going to need oxygen, sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is sulfur in the chemical oxidizer, and that will give me sulfur dioxide. So let's make a start with sulfur dioxide. We're going to need a chemical oxidizer, chemical not infuser, chemical oxidizer. We just need one of you. There we go. And if we then do this, if we then do that, which is going to make that guy, and then this, now we have our chemical oxidizer. There we go. Cool. Right. So let's start the process up here, so that I can have it close to my cables here. Refined storage is down there. So that is the plan. So let's get an exporter to export. Now, is it sulfur dust or it's probably sulfur dust, right? Which means I would probably, I did not mean to pop the filter there. I do apologize if that did. I would probably want to do this. If I grab a drawer and have like a backstop, so to speak, so that it can fill up with the stuffs, rather than have it crafting on demand, because I feel like this would be faster to do it this way. And then we'll have an exporter there. And if we pop down here and grab some cable. Now, this is not going to be pretty because my cable management is just like the worst ever. But yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but I am going to get this set up so that it can do this. So I'll tell you what, dudes, let me go off and make a crafting card and get a crafting recipe, all that sort of thing. And I'll try and make my way into these machines so that we can start making the fuel for this. Oh man, these machines are so noisy. So noisy. Right, okay, so here we go then. We've got sulfur dust going into the chemical oxidizer. That is producing sulfur dioxide. Thank you. Sulfur dioxide. Then we have electrolytic separator. That is producing hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen is then being pumped into the chemical infuser, where we have oxygen and sulfur dioxide, which is now making sulfur trioxide. Oh. And we still haven't made sulfuric acid yet. We need water vapor, which is water, I think, in the rotary condensator. Yeah, the rotary condensator. So I need to make now one of these and then have water meet up in a chemical infuser, water vapor meet up in a chemical infuser with sulfur trioxide. So I'm going to now go and do that part. Okay, there we go. We're now making sulfuric acid with water vapor and sulfur trioxide. There we go. So we can now place this here, and I need to make these machines quiet as well. Oh man, it's so bad. Mechanism is not fun in terms of the dangers and the noises as well. The noises are awful. Right, so now we have sulfuric acid. We finally made it onto my little list here, and now what we need to do is take our sulfuric acid and mix it with fluorite to make hydrofluoric acid in a chemical dissolution chamber. Do we have that? No, let's put that up there. There we go, so I can quickly access it. So let me now go make a chemical dissolution chamber and get this done. Okay, so now we have the chemical dissolution chamber all set up, and we are now making hydrofluoric acid. Yay! Right, so now that we've got hydrofluoric acid, we need, again, if you remember, we're trying to make fissile fuel. So the recipe for fissile fuel is uranium hexafluoride in the isotopic centrifuge. We'll put that there. We are getting close to uranium hexafluoride, but we just need now uranium oxide and hydrofluoric acid to go together, which we have here. So now we need to make the uranium oxide, which is yellow cake uranium in a chemical oxidizer. To make yellow cake uranium, we just put uranium inside an enrichment chamber, and that is it. That is all we need to do. So let's go set that up, and yeah, I'll come back. Sorry for all the jump cuts. It's just gonna make life so much easier if I do it this way. And then you don't get bored of watching me craft this, craft that. So yeah, give me a second. Okay, so there we go. We're making uranium oxide now. And then we need to take hydrofluoric acid, uranium oxide to make uranium hexafluoride in a chemical infuser. So let me get to that. Okay, so there we go. Uranium hexafluoride being made now. Very slowly. This is all very slowly. We will speed all this up with speed upgrades, energy upgrades eventually. But I just want to get this so that it's producing what we want in abundance. Yeah, it's taking its time, but we'll get there. We may have to increase all of this setup. But there we go. Uranium hexafluoride done. So now to make fissile fuel, you put uranium hexafluoride into the isotopic separator centrifugal thingamabobber. So let me come down here. It's here, right? Isotopic centrifuge. So all I need to do is just tell this to make those for me, and then I should be able to do that. And there we go. And we should get a quest for that. No? For mechanism? No. Interesting. I thought there would be, but that's okay. That's not a problem. So what we'll do is, again, we're going to set this up over here. Have this take the fuel or gas, sorry, from here. There we go. And we'll go one more. There we go. And then I think it's into the bottom. Yep. That's correct. And then there is our fissile fuel being produced. So what I'll do is I will hook you up to this here. These cables look terrible, but they are going to be functional. How do I power you? Can you not be powered from the top? Is that that is the right cable, the basic universal cable? Do you go there? Surely not. How do I remove the stuff? It can't be from the bottom, right? Now, fissile fuel, I think, is radioactive. So I don't believe it can be broken. once in place, and I don't want to risk it. Not enough energy. I wonder if you take energy right here. Yeah, there you go. I can put energy right there. That's not a problem. We'll just do that then. It's going to look horrible, but as long as the energy connects, I will take it. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. There we go. Cool. So now we have fissile fuel, and we should be able to put that fissile fuel into some tanks and start storing that while I'm trying to make this thing. So let me make... give me a second. Let me go and make the ultimate tank recipe, and I'll be right back. Okay, dudes. We have everything working. We are making fissile fuel, as you can see. We are increasing our amount of fissile fuel that we can store in here, and I finished building this. This is 18 by 18 by I think it's 13. I actually made it by 12 and it wouldn't form, so I had to put another layer on top. I could have removed the layer, I guess, but it doesn't matter. Now I realize that this doesn't need to be this big. It's overkill, massive overkill, but I kind of wanted to go big, you know. There's no need for it, but I did it anyway. So yeah, I do apologize if you're triggered by the fact that I've just unnecessarily just built this massive structure. But what we can now do is start filling this with fuel. And I moved the port to this side. So what we can do is bring these cables over here, like so, and then we can start doing that. And if we go to these and grab our configurator, we should, if we can, I wonder, can we do configure slurries or gases maybe, right? And then this is going to be blue for output, you're going to be blue for output, and you're going to be blue for output. So now we've got a little buffer there where these will fill up slowly. And if we click on this, we should see fissile fuel very, very slowly, but surely filling up into this thing. Again, it's going to take an age. So what I need now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sources of water. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go and make those. I'm going to make some other things that we're going to use to fill this up. So give me a second. I'll be back. Okay, so here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to use laser IO. I was shown this on a live stream, that this can put a stupid amount of water into these. Now I know I could use integrated, is it integrated dynamics or tunnels or something like that. I could use that, but I'm going to use laser IO. I don't very often use it. So we're going to set these up with fluid cards, and this one's going to be an extract. Whoops. I always do that. So I'm going to click on the down arrow. I'm going to put that card in there. And then that is going to extract water out of there. And then I'm going to click this and I'm going to put this on insert, and I need to know the direction. The direction I am facing is west. So on the west key, I am going to add this, and that is the insert. And now we should see water slowly, very slowly, going into there. Now I need to do this for all of these, but to make this extra special, on the down part, what we can do is we can add node overclockers. So if I grab all of these overclockers here, we can have the card overclocker and the node overclocker. Now, if I take this out of here and hold this like so, we can add those there. And then if I do Control Shift click, I can speed that up to 8, and then I can bring that down to 1. So that's going to do 8,000 every 1 tick. Now if I put the if I put that in the down section right there, we should see that this is now going to fill up with water relatively quickly. And I'm pretty sure that I can't do anything on the insert. Let me just check. I may be able to add node overclockers. I can. Not node overclockers, but card overclockers. I don't know whether that's going to make a difference, but we're going to put that in like so. I think this one was the one that I just... Which one did I do? Was it the... Yeah, it was this one here. So if we click on this, click on West, and then put that guy in there, that should... Yeah, that's filling up a lot quicker. So now what I need to do is do that to every single one of these and have them fill up with water as fast as possible. So, as always, dudes, I'll be right back. This thing is filling up so fast, I can't even catch up. I'm trying to add all the overclockers here, so I can do it, but every time I'm placing them in, this thing's just going faster and faster and faster, and I can't keep up, but I'm almost there. What is that? Just a few more to go, I think. And then we should be good, I think. Oh, wait, was that West? That was not West. It was East. Let's open it up to West. Let's make sure that that is West. That is West. And we can go even one step further. And like on here, we can add the node overclockers. I think they make a difference. You can add them there as well. I don't honestly know if it does, but I mean, it looks pretty cool, right? Let's get this done. We are very, very close to getting all of this done. Let me just do this to all of them, and then I know they're all ready to go. But yeah, I'm not actually going to turn this on today. What I want to do is allow it to build up enough fissile fuel so that I can switch it on and have a decent supply and work on increasing that supply, because it's going to burn it real quick. It's definitely going to burn through it very, very fast. Okay, so these should be the last ones. Where did that other one go? Where are you? Oh, no, where did it? West. Oh, no, there you are. I thought I'd lost it. West, there we go. And fluid card, there we go. All right, so that will keep that going very, very well. With all of that fuel. The question is, when I turn it on, will it just suck all that water out? We don't know. I'm getting some major lag around this thing. This is a lag fest, but there we go. It's like literally full now. So I am very, very happy about that. But dudes, this has been a long episode for me today. I've been recording for like 3 hours, setting all this up. So if you did enjoy, please do stomp on that like button. I'd really, really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate your help. And yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up so that this will deactivate when it reaches damage critical, I think, and have it so that it will automatically switch off. But yeah, dudes, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Take care, each and every one of you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.